this video, I'm gonna teach you exactly how you can become an appointment setter, earn 5 to 10K a month working remotely. But after I explain how it works, I'm not just gonna tell you, I'm gonna show you, because upstairs is one of my clients. After absolutely crushing it, he flew out here to Dubai. I'm really gonna pull back the curtain, show you his day-to-day, his DMs, what he actually does to be able to travel the world while making money, and you'll have a perfectly clear picture of what an appointment setter actually is. So it all starts with an online business owner. I want you to think of someone like Iman Gadzhi, Ashton Hall, Alex Eubank, whoever it might be. They have a big audience online and they monetize this audience by selling a $3,000 to a $10,000 online coaching program or course. Now they have 700,000 followers, they have 400,000 followers, they have 3 million followers, whatever it is. Take David Fogarty, for example. He's done $850 million in e-commerce sales, but he's asking you to DM him on Instagram. Do you think he's sitting in his Instagram account messaging you? Probably not. So all of these big creators and business owners, they're asking you to message them, but one business owner to 1 million followers, that is a problem, right? Because they have an entire business to run. They simply do not have the time to be messaging their audience and their followers themselves. But here's the problem with that, right? If no one is engaging with their followers, if no one is messaging them, if no one is talking to them, they are leaving so much money on the table because no one is booking them in on a sales call, which is how they sell their $3,000 to $10,000 coaching program. So instead of just burning money, what they do is they hire an appointment setter and they pay them a commission to message their followers. This is how I made 6.2K my first month appointment setting. And after 90 days, I scaled my income up to 11 grand a month, simply sending messages on Instagram with a small fitness coach that had no more than 20,000 followers. And now, after being so successful with appointment setting and replicating results that have honestly never been seen before, I have so many business owners and coaches reaching out to me for appointment setters that I've trained. Again, because we train them so well and we replicate the best results. These business owners don't want average setters, they want the best, and we train the best. With that said, how does it actually work, right? 4 simple steps. Number 1, you actually learn the skill. To make money in sales in any business, you need to have some sort of skills that gets you paid. And if anyone tells you that you can make money without skills, they are lying to you, okay? The second thing is actually getting hired by an online business, which we help you do as well. Once you learn the skills, we place you in a company. The third thing is that once you have the skills, we've placed you with the company, you log in on their Instagram account, you message on their behalf as them. And this is how you can make 5 to 10K a month so quickly, because you're not starting your own business, you're not building from the ground up. You're borrowing their name, their authority, their audience, the fact they have 3 million followers. People trust them and you're messaging on their behalf. And here is the outcome that it brings you and the business owner as well. So the business owner can focus on other tasks rather than just sending messages on Instagram. You get paid 10% of their business because they need your skill set. Someone needs to be engaging with their audience. Everybody wins, and there is actually a real demand for appointment setters because all of these companies need remote sales reps, and right now there is a big lack of actually talented and good appointment setters that know what they are doing, that know how to drive sales. So if you were to learn the skill and get placed inside one of the companies that are in our network, here's what it would look like, okay? Let's say you speak to 100 people a day. Let's say you're booking in 4 of them. Let's say 1 out of 4 convert, because not everyone you book in is gonna pay the business. That's 10% of a $3,000 to a $10,000 coaching program. 10% of that is obviously $3,000 to $1,000 a day, sending messages from your phone, and you have the ability to do it from anywhere, at the gym, at home, at the pitch, wherever you are, and even while traveling the world here in Dubai, like my client is upstairs. So Jasper works for an online coach. What this coach does is he has a service that helps footballers improve on the pitch, and it's pretty expensive, right? So Jasper is obviously logged in on his Instagram, and Jasper, being a footballer himself, he actually represented Australia last year. He already has the information, he already knows how to help these people. He just has to send the messages. With that said, let's go upstairs, let's take a look and ask him a few questions.
Doors closing.
Jasper, how you doing, bro? Good. So, give the people, and I'll give you the mic in a second, give the people a bit of an insight, like what you're actually doing as an appointment setter, obviously making money from Dubai. And if you can, hold this laptop in frame so we can see what you're doing.
I'm an appointment setter working for a football coach. And so essentially I have been texting Flynn and pretty much trying to help him become a better footballer. You know, we sell a course, a program that helps footballers on the pitch.
Beautiful. So obviously having this conversation, what's the main goal? Are you just talking about random shit, or is there actually like an intention as an appointment setter when you're sending these messages?
Yeah, so pretty much the end goal as an appointment setter is to book them on a call. So essentially what I've done here with Flynn is I have spoken to him, asked him a few questions, how I can help, what I can do to ultimately get him on the pitch seeing results. I've booked in a call with Flynn and his mother.
So with that said, obviously just having this one Instagram conversation, how much did you get paid for, say, talking to Flynn over the DMs?
Yep, so this one was the high ticket offer. It was $4,000 AUD. So I made 10% of that, which was $400.
Share a bit of a perspective. Your normal day-to-day, what does that normally look like for you when you're not in Dubai, when you're back in Australia?
So I'd wake up, send a few messages for maybe 20-30 minutes, just still from bed, answer some messages that have come into the inbox from overnight. After that, I like to, you know, have breakfast, get a gym session in, have my phone always on me just in case I need to be answering messages. Then I like to smash out, you know, 2 to 3 hours of work, some deep work, just on my laptop, on my desk. So I'm a footballer. I like to get in a session by myself. Usually do a technical session in the afternoon, depending on my schedule, depending if I have a team session that night.
So let me ask you, obviously as quite a dedicated athlete, like you represented Australia last year, has the biggest thing been for you? Has it been more money, or has it been more time, I guess more freedom to actually focus on football? Or I mean, I guess both is an option as well.
Yeah, so look, the money's obviously nice. I'm making a full-time income simply from sending messages on my phone. But I'd say the biggest thing I've gained from being an appointment setter is obviously the freedom. Having the ability to get in an extra session, get a gym session in, spend more time on my recovery and nutrition. I think that sense of freedom has really allowed me to take my game to the next level. You know, I'm not working a typical 9 to 5. I'm not on my feet all day. That's the main thing I like. I can work from wherever I want, just from my phone. So I'd say the freedom.
Jasper, I appreciate you sharing a perspective, what it looks like for you appointment setting, obviously coming out here to Dubai after being very successful working with me as well. That is essentially the gist of it. You get hired inside an online business, you make them more money, and then they pay you a percentage of how much more you make them. It's really that simple. I hope that gives you a perfectly clear insight of what it could look like for you appointment setting. If you wanted to get into appointment setting, you wanted to get placed in a company, there is a video below this one, a completely free guide where you can learn how you can start, make your first 5 to 10K a month online. Have a great day. I hope you enjoyed the video.